Oh, there's cockatoos. This is a real bird paradise here. Turkeys, loads of ducks, storks over there. Storks over there, they're all getting a little bit spooked by me, no wonder. The bins are here, so I guess this is their feeding ground. Look at them up there on the roof. There's the cockies there. They're on being a bit antisocial with the other birds. There they go. For all my non-Australian mates, these things are everywhere, these white cockatoos. The black ones are a little bit rarer. There they go.
Good morning, we're on the road to, eventually Brighton, then somewhere else. So, at the moment this is a lot of straight roads till we get to the mountain ranges. I was thinking this morning, you know, as a kid and then right up until now, if someone says to me, you know, in a car, oh, we just got to go somewhere, and I say, oh, how far is that? I go, oh, about an hour. I go, oh, okay. Like an hour in a car is so annoying for me. But you say it on a bike, oh, we'll go here first, it's about an hour away. I go, oh yeah, okay, I'll do that before I go to the toilet. And if you're a bike rider, you probably understand that logic. Okay, we've just come off the highway and we're going to a place called Glenrowan. Ned Kelly's last stand. And finally off the highway, so we're coming into some mountains now, thank Christ. So some more interesting roads. Oh, baby Shetland pony. Oh, what a pony. Ned Kelly, for my overseas mates, is a famous bushranger of Australia. Basically, he was a criminal, but we've lauded him as a hero. Really, you know, he wore that tin bucket over his head. There's a great picture there. I'm gonna look. That's what Ned Kelly was about. Bushranger.
Well, I have found another really interesting shop and collectibles in Glenrowan. Ned Kelly. So, Aussie Scabs, we're at it again. Oh. Some greats there. Look. Found this really interesting framed collage. It's like they've got the real, like feathers in there. It's all textured Indian thing. Not a bad price. $36. Shop with all the souvenirs and gollywogs. So the political correct term for gollywogs now, do you know? Oh, sorry, what's your name?
I'm Gary Dean.
Gary Dean, and this is your place? It's like museum.
I built this place in 1984.
Right.
The bricks in this building are from the original Glenrowan Hotel, built in 1863.
Right.
And my great-great-grandmother knew Ellen Kelly personally as Nell.
Now, Alan Kelly, what's it?
Mrs. Kelly.
Mrs. Kelly to Ned. Ned's wife or?
Ned's mother.
Ned's mother. Change is all being caused by the sun?
No. 99% of climate change is caused by the sun and radiation from space. It's not caused by burning fossil fuels.
Yep.
CO2 is a molecule for growth. The planet's getting greener. Our crops are producing more.
Right.
It's the lowest level it's ever been historically, going back 600 million years. In another 1.6 million years, there'll be no life left on the planet because there won't be enough carbon dioxide.
Right.
Regardless, there's not enough fossil fuels to make a difference.
Right.
It's all about the sun, and we live in a plasma universe. It's called, what's warming the sun is called plasma climate forcing. And it's much more complicated than that. Because
I can imagine,
There's a whole new field of science.
Yes.
There's more than 1,000 science papers been published in the last 10 years on it.
So we've got how many more millions of years have we got? We've only got one.
You've only got till about 2046 or 2052 according to NASA, and
Yeah.
we're going to see a major extinction event on our planet.
Really?
This happens every 12,000 years.
Okay, so 2056. So I won't be here. Okay, but
Yeah.
my grandchildren will.
Well, it could be 46.
Yeah.
That's the earliest.
Yeah.
2046.
That's only in
NASA's
26
saying
years.
2052 is a possibility.
Yeah.
The earliest.
And this is because it's part of this cycle.
This is a 12,000 year cycle. It's
Right.
caused by where our solar system's going through our galaxy.
You're right. Okay.
And there's not a bloody thing we can do about it. It
Okay.
happens every 12,000 years. And
Right.
humanity, almost everything is still just about wiped out on the planet.
Gee.
And has to start again.
But we're only talking like 26, say 30 years away.
Exactly.
Oh my God,
And
that's so
nobody's
depressing.
telling you about that.
No.
The United States has spent more than 10 trillion on underground cities and rail networks all across the United States. Russia's madly building 160 new underground cities. China's only just escaped the last few
What's
years.
Australia doing? Nothing.
Oh God, we better do something
Yeah,
about this.
I can't believe it's that's close. So that big change that we're going to see in say
Yes.
30 years' time is going to not wipe us out, but certainly change.
Unless you're in an underground bunker or cave system
Yep.
at high altitude, because what's going to happen? The sun's going to go micronova.
Yeah.
Okay, that's caused by what happens. The sun heats up because it's going through a
Yep.
cloud of highly charged particles in
Yep.
space. It's going to heat up. It's going to go micronova. And it's going to burn like the sun. It's just going to get blasted, like it's going to be all glazed. It's happened every 12,000 years, and they know now it's happened 6 times in a row.
Yep. The equilibrium of the Earth completely changes, which creates.
Yeah, and as it goes back up, when it goes back up the top, everything up the top and down the bottom is
Yep.
not frozen within 4 hours. This is why they found up in Siberia.
Right.
They found mammoth with grass flowering in their mouths. Their bodies were totally smashed. They found that same grass with the flowers in its gut, and it hadn't decomposed at all. So it got snap frozen within about 4
Wow.
hours. So
So we got all that to look forward to.
So this is what's coming. Our children and grandchildren are going to be a big problem. The only way to survive it, you need to be in a good cave system at a very high altitude, or you need to be in a bunker. It's the only
But
way
then
to
what?
survive.
But to survive all that, you're going to come out into a world that's just decimated.
You're
I mean,
yes, you're going to have to start all over
Start
again.
again.
That's what we do every 12,000 years.
12,000 years.
Very
What did
long.
you say you were? You're an
I'm an archaeologist
archaeologist. So you've studied all this.
and also an historian.
Yeah. Well, you are. You're very interesting. I wish I had more time.
I got memories going back 3,000 years. But I never remember a lot of before a lot. Memories going back 3,000 years. But
Amazing. Thank you so much for all that sharing, all that information.
no worries.
I got 30 years. 30 years, and we're all going to be obliterated. I don't know. It's a very interesting guy. Every 12,000 years, the Earth changes, and we're coming up to that in 1946, 1952 in that bracket. And he reckons in America they're all building underground shelters and everything. Every country's preparing for it except Australia. We're fucked.
I'm about 70 k's from a place called Bright. So I've just left Glen Rowan, Ned Kelly's last stand. Very historical. And lovely meeting that gentleman that had all the history, but it was too much. It was just too much. I just wanted to say, mate, give me the baby, not the labour pains. But he was so full of knowledge, and then we went on to climate. Climate's always a difficult subject to bring up. It's quite a hot topic. All I know is that I think things are changing, and I think we're fucking up the earth. And anyway, so what he said was quite interesting, and it's going to happen very soon. But who knows? He may believe in flat earth as well. I don't know how many crazy people are out there. The Alpine region in Victoria, on our way to Bright, and we're starting to now get into the mountains. Thankfully, it's been a little bit of a flat run. So, I don't know if you can see those mountains over there, but that's sort of where we're heading.
There's a woman on fire, she burns so bright, leaving a trail ablaze. All she wants is someone to track her down and love her deep in every way. She's come of age, she's all grown up, blowing out the candle flame.
Well, got to Bright, and it's such a beautiful village. Decided to stay. Had a glorious afternoon just wandering around the shops and the parks and the waterways. I've got a bottle of this stuff. Do you remember this? To all my Aussie people, do you remember those days? Back in the 70s, we used to drink Matus Rosé along with Benin, Porphyry Pearl, Passion Pop, Black Tower, Brown Muscat and Blackberry Nip. They were the drinks of the 70s. So I'm going to have a trip down memory lane tonight with this bottle of rosé. So this, in theory, should be a short video, but I have a feeling it's going to be a bit long because that guy back at the Ned Kelly thing had so much to say. Don't know how much I'm going to edit that in. So only a half-day ride today. So, but I think I needed it. I needed one of these days to get off the bike and just walk around and use my legs. So it's been great. But tomorrow we head. Got a big day tomorrow because we're going to make up for the fact that, you know, we sort of slackened off a bit today.
This woman's on fire, she won't give up. Brighter than a new day dawning. Yeah, she won't quit till that fire's burned to black, and she'll sweep out the ashes in the morning. She needs love, yeah, love. She needs love, yeah, love. 'Cause lonely is a word that everybody's heard. Lonely is a word that everybody's heard. Lonely is a word that everybody's heard. Sometimes, sometimes, yeah, she just needs love.